there, that means a living wage, paid leave, and affordable child care. And let's be very honest, the biggest thing in the room that's holding us back is Tabor, so we need to repeal Tabor. So I'm not talking about this, and I'm asking you all to help see something better.
Tony Martinez has been properly nominated. Eric Underwood may now join us on stage along with his supporters.
How you doing, Colorado? My goodness. My name, I didn't come here to do a pep rally or any kind of rally. We need to have a conversation. My name is Eric Underwood, and I am running for governor of Colorado. Many of you may know me from 8 years ago when I ran through the caucus and state assembly process with Jared and Kerry Kennedy. And I'm back because things are not great in our state. I grew up in a single parent household. My mom had 6 children and I am the oldest, and we lived in 3 housing projects. And I know something about affordability. And you know something, seeing my mother struggle, I had to come up with a plan. Not just any plan, but a solution for all Coloradans as my neighbor. Because I believe that you are my neighbor, my fellow Colorado neighbors. Some of you may know some of my plans, but for those who don't, I'm the only candidate in this race that has a free college and trade school plan, a child care plan, a plan to lower grocery bills by 40 to 60%. I also have a plan, because I'm the only candidate, that wants to repeal Tabor once and for all. 8 years ago was a problem, now we're in a $1.5 billion deficit. The other thing is, I have an infrastructure plan to connect all the 4 points in Colorado together. I got a high-speed rail initiative from Fort Collins to Denver to Colorado Springs, and from Grand Junction, let's not leave out the Western Slope, from Grand Junction to Denver. And how about we expand that airport out there at Grand Junction, make it a major airport, and also Colorado Springs, make their airport a major airport too. That's an infrastructure plan. I also got a free college and trade school or initiative, but the other thing that I have is there's so much money in politics today. And on day 1, as governor, this is going to make a lot of news, but on my desk, when I sit down on day 1, I am going to do 2 things. 1, I am going to abolish private prisons through an executive order. I'm going to order my Attorney General through an executive order to sue APAC to register under farm. I'm the only candidate not taking any PAC money. APAC money or any kind of money. And there's candidates in this race that are, there's a United States Senator in this race as well. And I struggle as a father to see how you flip off your humanity switch to send bombs over in Gaza, creating a genocide, and when you come back home, to flip over your humanity switch, and send your young kids out of getting their children. I am not like that person. What I want to do as governor, support a progressive candidate, I will stand behind him. We need change at that nursing home they call it, the United States Senate. Here's the other thing too. The other thing is, David Sullivan, who was running for AG, brought an important lawsuit. Do you know what that lawsuit was about? That lawsuit was suing Jared Polis for violating the Constitution because we repealed slavery in the state some years ago. Remember that? I struggle with the hypocrisies in this race because who was Jared's attorney that fought against it David won? It was Phil Weiser. And I am disappointed because black men and women were disproportionately affected in this prison system, forcing them to solitary confinement. That was what the lawsuit was about. So I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking for your support. And Colorado, thank you very much.
Nominators and seconders are not required, and if used, one of the two must be a delegate to the State Assembly. Eric Underwood is properly nominated. Folks, please join me in welcoming Phil Weiser for governor.
Democrats, my name is Roy Coleman. I am really excited to be here today to nominate who I think will be a great, great governor of Colorado. Now, I'll tell you why. I know how his mind works. It's a great mind. But he has a better heart. I've seen that heart at work also. But the key thing, this man has the ability to know what neighborhood is. He can walk into your town and he will listen. He's smart enough to organize an action that will solve a problem. But the last characteristic that I really like is he's strong in character. He isn't going to walk off the stage or the sidewalk because it's a tough road. Donald Trump. The ghost of Donald Trump is keeping a lot of people in Colorado in the closet. We need a leader who's going to be on the sidewalk with as much grit and determination and strength to change the course of history. That candidate, I believe, is Phil Weiser.
To get young people involved in politics. And let me tell you, right now, we will not settle. We demand a fighter. That is why, on behalf of myself and Representative Velasco, I am proud to second the nomination for our next governor, Phil Weiser.